boss.
Yeah, no worries. How you doing, man?
Not too bad. Yourself?
Pretty good. Okay, so you have a key.
I do have a key, but the fob is completely dead. I tried
Okay.
replacing the battery, but I think
There's no.
someone fried it.
Yeah. So we got a 2002 BMW X5. Customer has a key, but the remote stopped working. Uh, so we're gonna make the customer a new key. It's gonna be a key like this one, a flip key, and then the remote is gonna work too. That's it. Yeah, so we're gonna have to take the computer out from the vehicle, and then once the EWS is out, I can program the key into it and then put everything back together, and that's it. Plastic is out of the way, and the EWS sits right here on the other side, so I'm not gonna be able to film this, but I'm gonna get in there and take it out. All right, so there's two 8mm bolts, so I took them out, and then you can basically just pull out the EWS. So now we're gonna go to my van and program the key into it. So now, all right, so now once we get the EWS out of the car, it's EWS 3. So we're gonna program the new key onto the EWS using AK90. So basically, to get the PCB out, there's two clips here. You just open it from each side, you kind of pry it open, and now there's more clips here, so you're gonna have to press it in and then push it out. All right, and that's it. Now, as you can see, the board is covered with some type of kind of protective, again, I guess, against moisture. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a little screwdriver, just a flathead, and I'm gonna scrape those legs, so I'm gonna have a connection. I'm just gonna scrape them on here, so I'm gonna have a connection. After scraping the legs, let's see if we can get a connection. There is a number on the processor, on the chip right here, so it's OD46J. Just make sure you choose the same thing in the software in the computer, and then you put the clamp on it. Sometimes you're gonna have to hold it to make sure there's a good connection. Press read EWS. It's giving you a warning here. Make sure you're connecting to the correct chip, and please connect EWS module to port. Okay, now let's see if it's gonna be reading it. Okay, we got a connection, so that's awesome. Sometimes, you know, if you don't scrape those legs really good, it's not gonna give you a connection. It's gonna tell you an error, and then you have to do it all over again. I mean, not all over again, just keep scraping them until you're gonna get a good connection. So it's gonna give you a bin file. I don't have many BMW jobs, so that's gonna be my only one for today. So I like to just add the date before all those numbers. So today is January 24, 23, and that way, if anything, I'll know how to find this job, because it was today and that's the only BMW. Okay, so we've saved the file, and now we're gonna press on right key. So we're gonna put the new key into the device. We're gonna put right key. We're gonna choose the space, the key position. So there's 1 to 10, and right here, I don't know if you can see, but 1 to 5 is used, so we're just gonna choose like number 7. That's fine. And then transponder 1038, that's gonna be if you're using an OEM transponder, basically a key like this one that has a logo on it, that the battery is built into it. And if you're using an aftermarket like I do, so you're just gonna use the PCF 7930 or 35, and then you're gonna press right key, put key in coil, write yes or no, yes, and now it's writing the key, verifying, be a phone call. Okay, so now it says right key okay. So once the key was okay, there's nothing really else to do. We basically just disconnect this, and then the key is already written to the EWS. So we're gonna put it all together. We're gonna cut the blade and then put everything back to the vehicle. And once everything is back to the vehicle and the key is cut, I'm gonna test it and make sure everything works. So yeah, let's decode. I'm gonna decode the key real quick. Decoding the key right now. So once the key is gonna be decoded, I'm gonna cut the new one. New key. Okay, works on the door, and remote works also. And then let's try to start the car. Key in the ignition, turn, and the car starts. Yep, that's it. Key is ready. Now I just need to close all the dashboard on the bottom, and that's it.